What's up, guys? Corey here, Buckner Paint and Body. Listen, I know it's been a long time since I've been on. It's been a long time since I've been making videos. I understand I haven't uploaded anything in a long time. We are still working on the 47, and I've been working on a video for that. It's a long story. That'll be in another video. But today, listen, what we're doing is I'm going to show you guys our technique for getting out runs. So I've seen a lot of videos. I've watched people, you know, their own little techniques, their ways, and you can still usually see it. And sometimes you can, and sometimes it's just inevitable. It's not going to get all the way out, but for the most part, this is my fail-safe way. It usually nets me like almost perfect results. Now this whole thing hasn't been cut and buffed. There's still a little bit of orange peel here and there. There's still a lot of work left to do on it. This 47, it's getting close. We're really getting close on it. But yeah, so the whole point of this video though is just to show you guys basically how I get these nasty runs out. Everybody gets them. I prefer to lay my paint on thick, not have it dry and orange peely. I mean, you can see that's pretty slick. So every once in a while you're gonna get a run. Everybody does it, the best of the best. There's no way around it. If you're not running, you're not gunning. So I'm just gonna show you guys my little technique. I've got a couple tools that really help me get it pretty flat. I'll show you a couple spots that I've already started and show you what's up. All right, so right here you can kind of see I've already taken, just real lightly, I took my file over. So the first thing I use is a nib file. Okay, now this is a fine file. They also have a coarse file for, you know, bigger runs or bigger, you know, whatever, but this one right here does just fine for almost everything on clear coat. And then I use a razor blade with the ends wrapped just a little bit. You can kind of see, if I tip it up here, you can see about how much I've taped. Now all that does is keep you from digging in anywhere on the ends and causing you to repaint. Now this is kind of a delicate task, but you know, I'm going to show you how to do this. If you follow my instructions, you can get almost any run out. So now this also, the third tool I'm going to use is just simple. It's a paint stick broken in half, taped together so it won't fall apart because it's going to be getting wet. And then a piece of 2000 wrapped around that. And then once it's all blocked out, then we'll go over it with a piece of 3000 Trizac paper, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But first I'm going to show you guys this file. Okay, this is the best thing to use in my opinion. These ain't really bad enough for the razor blade, but so if you see, I've taped it, and this runs so small that it's not really catching with the razor blade. So that's where this file is going to come in a little bit better. And you can hear that catching. I know you can. So definitely you can see it even over here catching a little bit. I'm just running this file. You see the way it runs. Okay, you want to cut just like that, okay, or like this across it. But I'm just going to do that right there, eat that the rest of the way off, and it's pretty flat. It's almost so flat that it's not even eating anymore with this. So honestly, I'll probably just switch on over to my paper, so we don't want to damage that anymore, you know, with this and cause us more work. So let's grab our paper. All right, third tool is this, like I said, sticks wrapped in 2000, and I'm just going to run that across that nice and flat. Okay, sometimes I'll tip it up. I feel like I can get a better cut on this flatter edge with it long ways like this. I'm not using great pressure. I'm just keeping it nice and flat. Now let's give it a wipe. All right, I wiped it off here, and you can see there's a couple little spots where my file dug in, but that's no big deal. I've got plenty of clear coat on this thing. There's 3 coats, good thick coats, Valspar clear. So I know I've got plenty of room to cut and buff. But there's a little spot I need to get out. I'm gonna have to keep sanding. But for the most part, the run is about gone. And I'll show you here in a second. All right, now all I've done was dry it off, and then I marked it with a magic marker, a black permanent marker, okay? We're gonna glide across it with that 2000 again. See if we can see it. I don't know if you can see it. There's still just a little bit here. There. Okay, now that stuff will come out. With that run, that's just the tip of it right here, okay? So I'm gonna keep working that with this 2000, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, all I'm doing now, I've got that all cleaned up real nice. All I'm gonna do now is hit this with some 3000 with an interface pad, and that's just to remove my 2000 grit sand scratches when we buff this up. So it'll buff up real easy, and we can see if that runs. All right, I hit it with that 3000. You guys can see it's kind of shined up a little bit now. It's a little dull, but it's more shiny than it was with that 2000. Now don't rag on me. I know you can see a little bit of orange peel. We'll get all that out. Chill out, okay? But we're just worried about the runs right now. So I got another one down here I'll work on after this one. It wasn't bad at all, so I wanted to show you on this one because this was pretty much more like a stalactite. So I don't know if you can see. That sucker is gone, boy. I'm gonna buff it up. There ain't nothing there. That's how you do it. All right, to buff it up, we're just using a little press to step one, okay? Just a couple drops, that's all you need. We'll rub that in. Blue Point buffer, 3-inch, get you one. It's a lifesaver in these tight spaces like this. Probably don't look like a tight space, but it is. Okay, I'm all up in this bed. Starting to come alive. Let's give her a little more juice. Just medium pressure. I'm not killing it. With 3000, you don't have to kill it. Oh, she's coming alive now. This thing's looking slicker by the minute. I'll be glad to see it go, though. I promise you that. I'll be glad to see that run go. Oh, wait, it's gone. What you think about that, huh? Let me put one more on there so we can see. I know y'all see that gone. That's my method. That's how I do it. It works every time. Now, I'm done because, like I said, this was just for demonstration purposes, okay? I showed y'all how to get a run out. That thing was massive. Filed it, sanded it, hit it with that 3000. If you have any questions about anything I used, let me know, okay? All right, guys, I hope I taught you something. Like I said, I know it's been a while. I'm gonna try to get back on more. I really like doing this. It's just a time thing for me, okay? I like showing you guys our little tips and tricks and how we do things and do things the right way. I know there's a lot of other YouTubers out there that you know, they like to teach people some hack stuff, but we won't mention any names. But yeah, please hit that like button, that share button, that subscribe button, and we'll try to get some more content. And look for this, hopefully the last video or two on this Ford will be coming out soon. Yep. Thanks for watching.